Hi, this is Pastor Bonnie, and this is my 90-second sermon. Last week, my husband and I went out on the lake on our boat. We haven't been out very much this summer, and we thought we'd have a nice day of quiet and just relaxing. We took our dog with us. And while we were out sitting on an island, all of a sudden a storm came up. It was very unexpected. And I looked up, I was in the water, I looked up and there was a horrible dark cloud. It was really bad. And I said to my husband, I think we're going to have some trouble. We better leave. We gathered everything we could as fast as we could. We got in the boat, but by the time we were in the boat, the waves had already started getting very strong. And it started pouring, just teeming down. Lightning and thunder were coming down, and it wasn't a safe place to be. I looked over at my dog, and there she was underneath the seat as far as she could. Usually when she hears thunder, she shakes, but she wasn't even shaking. She was just paralyzed. And that got me thinking about how sometimes in our lives we get paralyzed with fear. We get so anxious and worried over things that we can't even think, we can't even move. And that's where our dog was that time. God reminds us not to worry. God has everything in control. That's easier said than done when you're in a bad situation. I know I was nervous as we were crossing that lake. Until we got back into our home, I was very nervous. And then when we got up the hill and were about to go in our home, we looked over, and in our neighbor's yard, a tree had fallen over and crashed right onto our boat. Bad things do happen, but God reminds us that God's with us, not to worry and not to be anxious. God has us in the palm of God's hand. That's my 90-second sermon. See you on Sunday.